Hello, welcome to Shelvington. My name's Andy. This is my model railway in a garage. In today's episode, I just want to talk about the updates and where we're at with various things. As you can see, this is now an extension to the bottom layer. It's just an extra sort of staging area for a few more wagons, a few coaches, a few bits and bobs, some new stock as well that I've not introduced you to yet, but we'll get about that at another time. And then moving above this layer, this level, at the minute it's just a dumping ground for tracks and everything else, but it is approximately 1.8 meters long by around 60 centimeters deep, and this will be either, not sure yet, but it will either be a large-ish 4 or 5 track station, or it might even be the new container yard. At the moment it is just, like I say, it's just a dumping ground for boxes and yeah, just bits and bobs, just while I get on with other parts of the layout. Speaking of which, we'll go down the other end and I'll show you some updates and some progress as to where we are with all that. Give me a sec and I'll be back. So this is back over near the proposed station, and I've just laid out some of the wagons that I've recently bought just to get an impression as to what the trains could potentially look like. Got heaps of these old Lima wagons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and then a couple of Palethorpes at the end as well. So it's whether I keep those or sell them. I'm thinking I might sell them because they do look quite effective, but they're old. There's nothing wrong with them, but I've just got so much stock. And then across the back here we've got heaps of oops, where have we gone? There we go. Heaps of petrol tankers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the one in the box, 7 of those. So do I want to keep those? Not sure. And then moving on around, we've got some wonderful 6-wheeled express dairy tankers. There's 6 of those. Again, I've recently bought them just because they look cool, and I don't have any 6-wheeled tankers on the layout, and I thought, oh, that might make a nice train, but not sure. I think I'm going to keep them, but we'll see. And then just at the top here, this is where at the moment this is all the most of the older coaches. We've got all the teak coaches and some intercity coaches, and that just goes on and on and on and on. So yeah, lots of coaching stock. They've all got to come down to the layout. So that's this section. There is no track in here at the moment. This is just yeah, just an undeveloped area. So that's probably my next area to concentrate on. We'll get some track in here, get it powered, and then at least we can get some trains running around. So this is the container area. So we've got, at the moment, the plan is we've got 3 tracks, 1, 2 and 3. There's a head shunt down here. There's also going to be another track that goes at the back of the crane. So that'll give us 4 tracks, and then down the other end we're going to have another set of points to link that line in. Probably won't be a live line, as it were. It will just be just to give you the appearance that it runs off under the layout and out into the wild. But it will just give another track then to store the container wagons, because there's quite a few. In terms of quantity, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 of those. That's 19 of these smaller ones. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think then I've got 6 double packs of the Bachmann container wagons, which are all along here. And there's some more in a box somewhere else that I've just not put out. I just wanted to get them just on the layout, just to give it kind of an impression as to what it would look like. So yeah, so we've got 3 lines for the container depot, or 4 lines now, or there will be 4 lines for the container depot. Nothing much has changed on this slope on the hillside here. That's the same as it was. I'm still kind of I need to get on and get that sorted out. And then my other plan was the station, which was further down that way. I was just going to have a small abandoned station. And then as I went digging through the box of platform bits, I found heaps of these. One of these are Hornby platform pieces. I've got loads of these. So, and I've got an old station building that looks quite nice. So I thought I'll make it into an actual station. So this will join up down here with the main line, just as like a small village station. And then further around you can just make out down there there'll be a little goods loading ramp and a small industry down there. So yeah, this area is being changed and updated and developed. The town's changed a little bit as well. I've just made it more so I've got like a main street running down, so that'll come along here, and then down towards where I'm standing. Got a little petrol station here, and some garages, and a church, and some other buildings. And here we've got a little industrial area running down there, which ties in nicely with the little train depot, train loading area at the bottom. So that's the container. That's the little village scene. So we'll carry on around. So here we are. This is just a mock-up of what I'm sort of proposing in this area now. So we've got the down line and the up line for the main 2 lines that run around the layout, and they've also got this line here and one at the back. And the one at the back doesn't go anywhere at the moment. It's not hooked up. I've just loosely laid some track down just to try and get an idea of what to put where. So my plan at the moment is to have a fairly sizable station here. So we're going to have the 3 tracks. Now, do I have the 4th track? So we'll have the up line and the down line this side, and the up line and the up line and down line this side as well. Do I make this station, because it's all sectional, so these just I think it's Bachmann. Yeah, they're just Bachmann pieces, and there's lots of them. I think it makes about, in total, I've got enough to make around 2.8 meters of track of a station. So I can either have one really long run of up to 2.8 meters, or we've got the 2, which I think they're about 1.4 meters at the moment. Have the two platforms. I don't know. I keep trying with different ideas, so I'm not sure which way to go at the moment. But yeah, this is just literally the track's just laid down. I've put some coaches down. The track's not joined together at all. I just put some coaches in just to give me an idea. And this, what we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This 8 coached Network Southeast train just obviously doesn't fit on this small platform. So do I make it a platform that takes into account the length of each train, or do I have some kind of, I've seen some layouts where they have where the station ends and it disappears off into a tunnel, so it's covered, just to give you the impression that the platform carries on under the tunnel, under the underground, like an underground area. I think there's quite a few layouts have done that, and it looks quite effective. So I don't know if to do that, because I could have a scenic break part way along the platform and then a totally different scene the other side. I don't know. The jury's out on that one. I cannot make my mind up as to what to do, but I'm sure as time goes on, I keep changing it, I keep playing about with it, but something will develop, I'm sure. Any suggestions, any comments, please let me know in the comments below. That would be awesome. So there we go, folks. We're one step closer to actually getting trains running and doing a complete lap or a complete loop of Shelvington. Got all these wonderful trains and locos, coaches, carriages, wagons. Oh, new train, new loco. All these things to go, and then down here all these wonderful wagons, coaches, locos, everything, you name it, it's all here, all ready to go. Won't be much longer, I reckon probably another few weeks and we will be having trains running. So thank you for watching, thank you for the latest subscribers, thank you to you all. It really genuinely does mean an awful lot. I'm a small YouTuber, I do this for fun. And yeah, I'm just sharing the journey and bringing you guys along with me. So thank you, it means a lot. Any comments, questions, anything, just pop it all in the comments below. I'll respond to every single question, every single comment. And yeah, so there we go. So that concludes the update for this month. Where are we now? April. So hopefully the May update, because it's now not summer here, of course, in New Zealand, it's a lot cooler. So we'll be able to get in the garage and do more work, more scenery stuff. And yeah, we'll hopefully, fingers crossed, next month we should be able to get trains running around the entire layout. So wish me luck. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye.